is welcome to watch this program. If you like us, please click to subscribe directly. Avengers Endgame. This character lied to Tony Stark. Could he have saved his life too? Avengers Endgame launched 1,000 different theories from Marvel fans all over the world, as it wrapped up the Infinity Saga, and one suggests Doctor Strange lied to Tony Stark, and ponders whether his life could actually have been spared. Avengers Endgame might have turned out differently if it weren't for the actions of Doctor Strange. One Reddit user and Marvel fan has theorized. Posting on the online forum, they branded the sorcerer a liar and even went as far as to point out a way he could have saved Tony Stark's life. The Redditor called Doctor Strange's assertions that the Avengers only won in 1 out of 14,000 possible outcomes alive. They went on to point out how the Asian one had been unable to see any future beyond her own death on Doctor Strange's solo movie. Thus, maybe Doctor Strange was unable to see a future beyond the Avengers' final battle against Thanos in a number of potential courses their lives could have taken, not because they lost, but because he died in those synchronous. Obviously, Doctor Strange would be able to see past his snap death because it wasn't permanent and his life and future would continue after, they said. But what if Doctor Strange died battling Thanos on Titan or in the final battle in Endgame? He wouldn't be able to see past that moment. Marvel Bucky fan 98 continued. My theory is that the Avengers did win more than one version of that final battle, but Doctor Strange died in the other outcomes. Therefore, he wouldn't be able to see past his death and whether the Avengers actually won or not. So he picked the one where he definitely survived and knowing the Avenger definitely won. They added, probably another reason why he didn't give Tony any tips on how to bring them back. He didn't know what the Avengers did to bring him back, just that they won in the end. They concluded. When another Redditor commented on how intriguing the theories was, but claimed Doctor Strange's actions wouldn't exactly constitute lying. Marvel Bucky fan 98 replied, I think he did not know he was being deceptive. They also pointed out that the theory would imply Doctor Strange chose her own life over that of Tony's. He knows Tony is going to die, and that he could potentially stop it by dying in his place, they said. Avengers Endgame director Joe and Anthony Russell previously addressed Doctor Strange's versions of all 40,000 potential outcomes for the Avengers' fight against Thanos. In an interview with Weird, Joe posited the sorcerer the intended died in the majority of the scenarios he visited. He also to physically live and then died in each of them, he said. And right before he died, he had to reset it, as we saw at the end of Doctor Strange, and do it again and take options notes each time he does it. The process could have been even more exhausting than Marvel fans might have realized as well, according to Anthony, who noted the immense amount of energy it took Doctor Strange to go to such lengths. Strange has to exert an immense amount of energy to go into that state, and the amount of time he's in this state. As we know from the history in his own standalone film, Doctor Strange, he could be in that statue for who knows how long, he commented. So it could have taken Strange an immensely long time to actually reveal all these scenarios.